Hi, yes, how are you,
Hi, Dr.
Rachel?
Holmes. Thank you.
I decided to speak to North Carolina Chapel Hill's leading forensic psychologist.
We wanted to get your professional opinion on the infamous Bobby Pantone case.
Certainly, this man has criminal tendencies in his behavior that I think are fairly obvious. From what I understand, I don't know that he has even denied committing the crime. That begs the question, what is the point of this this investigation you're doing?
Oh, my investigation.
Sure.
There's always two sides to a story, and we know that the criminal justice department, sometimes lets things fall through the cracks. So even though he has said things like, Bobby Pantone should be in jail, I'd kill her now if I could, I'd kill everybody in this room if I could, I'll kill anyone for accusing me, but I'm innocent. There's so much left on the table with statements like that.
Based on the research, I can tell you that you are suffering from what we would call in my field an abundance of time on your hands, or in layman's terms, too much damn time on your hands.
I'd like to talk to you for 2 or 3 more hours about this.
I have to ask you, Rachel, do you have a family?
No.
Okay, and everything makes sense for me now.
If Bobby did commit what he was accused of, what do you think maybe went wrong for him in his either upbringing or his relationship with his wife, Grisabella?
I don't know his parents, and they're not here to speak on about their experience raising him.
Right. They were mysteriously murdered years ago.
Right.
Unsolved.
I think Freud would put it this way. That's one fucked up nigga. Bobby is fucked up. And his parents dropped the ball. They dropped the ball so hard it led to their own death. So
led to their own death. I never considered that. I wonder who murdered them.
You are being stupid.
Interesting. And I assume by you mean the royal you, the sort of global sense of we all have too much time, we all are focusing on the wrong things, society is trying to solve a puzzle that might just be one of those universal mysteries.
No, there is a difference between curiosity and stupidity.
Okay.
If you had to put yourself in a category, would you call yourself curious or stupid?
I would call myself a student of the world, and also a stay-at-home blogger.
It was or.
I would call myself a party animal, but for a party of one. Someone who answers the question that wasn't asked, or talks over the person who was talking to find the truth. Does that make sense?
No. Here's the thing. There are many cases in the world for you to be spending your time and resources trying to crack, perhaps get wrongfully convicted people exonerated. This is not one of those cases. And so I think at this point, this is an opportunity for maybe you to do a little investigation on the inside of you, a little internal investigation. But when we mean internal, we're not talking about a bureaucracy or an organization. We're talking about you.
Okay.
You, Rachel. Yeah.
Do a little investigating of the internal of the royal you, of what's going on in global society.
No, the basic you, as in you, the basic bitch you. Do you understand? You, Rachel. Investigate Rachel.
The Rachel in all of us.
There's not a single Rachel in me.
I held Dr. Holmes on the line as long as I could, but for me, she only raised more questions about Bobby. Obviously, we agreed that we'd have to closely examine the trial itself, and that we should probably get coffee or hang out or something.
This has been illuminating.
This has been a waste of my goddamn time.